This is Minecraft's hidden game rules menu, and in today's video, we're going to be using it along with 3 other vanilla tweaks to create the hardest possible mode in all of vanilla Minecraft. But that's not all. While dealing with these insane changes, I'll also have to complete 3 major goals before the video ends to lock in the perfect start in Minecraft's hardest mode. The first major problem? Surviving day 1. Alright, you know what? I kinda like this spawn. Yeah, no, this is pretty nice. Alright, well, let's go get some stuff.
I just absolutely love rocks.
Okay. Dude, quit trolling right now. I just killed both your parents. The next step in my master plan is to go find a place to set up base, but while I go look for that, let me tell you why I'm even doing this in the first place. It's no secret that Minecraft challenges have gotten ridiculous. So instead of making the game harder in a new way, I decided to go backwards. In all honesty, I'd love to sit here and tell you about how this challenge is going to end up being one of the worst ideas I've ever had, but I'm not going to tell you that, because a couple hundred blocks in front of me is a strong candidate for where I'm going to be setting up shop this video. Just as I say that, we find a village. Let's go. Oh, no, you gotta be kidding me. What just happened may not seem like that big of a deal, but it's actually one of the biggest changes that I made to this mode. No natural regeneration. And with it only being day 1, unless I can find a way to heal, at this rate the challenge is gonna be over by day 20. I'm gonna be honest, that's probably gonna happen a lot. Like a lot. Okay, we need to get into the village, like, right now. Oh no, the village is burning! Oh shoot, hold up. How is it burning? Oh my... I don't know why you'd ever consider building a house right there. I don't know, man. Unless you paid, like, 1% market value for that house, that was a really poor financial decision on your part. I don't see any monsters anywhere, which is good.
I have a
okay,
big
there's
problem.
a skeleton. The skeleton is, like, the last thing I'm capable of dealing with right now, so with the outside world being a little bit too dangerous to go out into, I decided to make myself a little base. He's right there. Now at this point you may be wondering why exactly I'm so scared of going near monsters. Well, I'm really glad you asked, because it actually leads me right into rule number 2, increased monster difficulty. To put things simply, if me not naturally being able to heal wasn't enough for you, monsters now deal way more damage, are way faster, have way more health, and spawn with enchanted weapons and armor way more often. And to put the final little cherry on top, as time passes, these stats only increase more and more. The monsters may not look so bad right now, but trust me, as time goes on, things are definitely going to get out of hand. So with the pressure to find a way to heal mounting, let's see what I do. Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, it's looking like this challenge might not last too long. Despite my mistakes, I decided to set off in search for something that could help me complete my first goal of finding a way to heal. I bet that if I got a horse... Oh, but I don't have a saddle. I'm gonna hold off on the horse idea for now. I need a way to heal on a somewhat consistent basis, and I think the way I'm gonna do that is by using suspicious soup. The crafting recipe is pretty like early game friendly, and it's farmable, but I need to find a red mushroom to do that, so that's my current objective. Let me actually craft a boat. You know, not a birch boat, not a birch boat.
Well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets strong next to you. And if I heaver, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's heavering.
A shipwreck. Dang it, dude. Oh, I stayed out too long. I stayed out way too long. You guys mind if I bunk with you for the night? Things were going pretty well after about 30 minutes of exploring, but I still hadn't found the red mushroom I needed, and the risk of running into monsters as it got darker outside became too big of a problem to ignore. Can't be that big of a deal though, right? I mean, all I'd have to do to get back on my way would be to go to sleep. If I'm being honest, this is probably the most difficult rule of the entire challenge. Being unable to skip the night is one thing, but not being able to sleep means that when day 3 rolls around, phantoms will start spawning and literally never stop. So with sleeping out of the question, night 2 was spent right here. Hey, you guys are up! Oh my gosh, you slept all night. I feel terrible. Let me patch up your floor real quick. I apologize for how long I've kept you. All right, let's go. Maybe there's a creeper. Okay, there's no creeper. I'm being paranoid. Despite not finding the mushroom the previous day, I had managed to get some valuable information about the area around me, and something interesting caught my eye. So while I was running around yesterday, I did manage to spot a cherry grove biome, and I think that would kind of be a cool place to go next. But my number one priority is definitely the mushroom, because I really need it. I think in order to find the red mushroom, like from what I remember, the only ways you can get it are like at like a mushroom island or in like a dark oak forest. So I guess I probably need to find a dark oak forest. I think that's gonna be the easiest thing for me to find. And although all of those were in fact ways that you could find a red mushroom, I had forgotten one last method, and as it turns out, it was actually the most important one. Dude, phantoms are gonna start spawning really soon, and that's gonna make okay, oh, what do I drop? What do I drop? It's getting dark. Okay, I'll drop the furnaces. Okay, I'm just gonna dig. This is gonna help me out so much, dude. Finding the mushrooms was awesome, but little did I know, I was about to meet someone that was gonna change the course of this video. Anybody around? No, I think we're good. All right, dude. I always keep track of my mushrooms, dude. Nobody uses my mushrooms but me. Wait, horses do eat sugar, right? Oh, wait, he actually eats it. Oh, it's literally destiny, dude. That was my first time trying to ride him. It's because I gave him sugar, dude. He must love sugar. Okay, hold on. Please. Okay, now he can't go anywhere. I'll give you lights, and you can have that for the future. With my new friend stored away, I decided to head down to the village when things got even crazier. Like, I kind of would like a saddle so that I can... I swear that is not... I swear that's not... I hope this guy doesn't mind if I, like, kill him or something. Nobody has any clue that I am here. This may seem like a horrible, awful situation, but me and you can get through anything. Your full name is Spudnik, but I'm gonna call you Spud for short. With my new best friend riding alongside me, it felt like absolutely nothing could go wrong. That is until I discovered something terrible about my new friend. Spud, oh my god, you are the slowest horse I've ever seen. I had come to a crossroads. I could leave the horse behind and find a better one, or I could choose to stick it out with the guy who chose me. Little did I know, this choice would end up being one of the most important of the entire video. You know what though, man? I don't care. Yeah, I don't care, alright. You are my day one no matter what, and I meant that, okay? With both mushrooms in my inventory and a new friend to keep me company in the world, I headed back to the base excited about the progress I had made. Spud, wait, I have a present for you. Oh my goodness! Bro, look at us. Me and Spud are the kings of drip. With both mushrooms now collected, it was time to start farming up as many as I possibly could, since they literally meant life or death for me. However, there was a problem. I had absolutely no idea how to farm them. I'm sure it won't be that big of a deal though. Right? I'm not exactly sure how the mechanics of the mushrooms work. I'm gonna like go in the cave and then I'm gonna dig out like a really big area for the mushroom to spawn. Oh no. That should be enough to keep out like most mobs. Alright, okay, that's gotta be a big enough space for the mushroom to spawn. Hopefully this works. Fingers crossed, guys. 1, 2. Oh, after running out of bone meal with no luck on mushrooms, I was quickly forced to find a different solution. I'm gonna have to do it, man. I'm gonna have to go fight a skeleton. This has literally been like my biggest fear this entire playthrough. Up to this point in the challenge, I hadn't had to fight any mobs, so my first one being a skeleton was definitely gonna be a big test. Oh, okay. Target spotted. I've just gotta get over there. He's near a zombie. I don't think that's too big of a deal. All right, we're just gonna go. Oh, shield. I have to fight both. Oh, how did he hit me? Oh no. Okay, this is kind of bad. Okay. Oh, I'm going in the house. Oh, dude, I'm way out of my element. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to eat one of my golden apples. Okay. I want to see how much will this heal me. Okay. Wow, it only heals you like 2 hearts, dude. That's crazy. That's terrible, actually. Golden apples are known to be a pretty solid source of healing, and if even they only heal you for 2 hearts at a time, what does that say about Suspicious Stew, an item which is known to be iffy at best? Oh, that is definitely gonna complicate things. I'm just gonna go back inside. I've already embarrassed myself enough out here. Since I'd managed to get some bone meal the previous night, I decided to refocus on getting a steady supply of mushrooms. I have 6 bone meal now, so after all this bone meal, if this still doesn't work, this is literally like, I must just have like the pickiest mushroom ever. Or I'm doing something wrong, which would really suck. Please work, dude. What am I doing wrong? Okay, I'm gonna like try and find a way to test why this isn't working because I don't think this is normal. And after going and gathering another 6 bone meal, I got the exact same result. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me, man. And after loading up a creative test world, I pretty much instantly realized what the problem was. I'm gonna figure out what exactly is making this like not work. It literally worked first try. Dude, it doesn't take that much at all.
Do Muslims eat 30 days? Do Muslims? Damn.
I guess I could probably just be getting really unlucky. Wait. Oh my goodness, dude. It doesn't work on stone. I can't believe that's what it was. Oh my god. I've been playing this game for 14 years, by the way. With that whole mushroom situation figured out, it was finally time to get to work. Should I risk going out there? Actually, you know what? I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Put that, and I put that down there. With bone meal out of the question for tonight, I decided to work on the base a little bit until this happened. Whoa, what? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that was, you know, I've learned my lesson officially. I'm not doing that anymore. You may be noticing that I'm taking a lot of really stupid risks for basically no reward. I mean, I'm letting zombies into my base to fight them, I'm taking random fall damage, and I'm letting myself get within 50 blocks of skeletons. Keep in mind that I am wearing leather armor with some of the worst enchants in the game, and I heal about as fast as my uploads go. I'm sure all this risk taking won't come back to bite me later.
We're just gonna hold up our shield several
Yeah,
times.
no, yeah.
Oh god, oh god.
Yeah, no, that's a
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, I regret that, I regret.
Alright, let's try it. Yes! Alright, let's see if this works the same way. Let's go. Before I finish this off, let me see if this works the way I want it to. Okay, so we put that there, put that on top, the brown mushrooms there. Wait, that's just mushroom stew. At this point, I was obviously a little bit confused about how this actually worked. I hadn't done any research beforehand, and that was about to come back to bite me in the worst way. Dude, am I looking like a huge idiot right now? Do I have to get a little hungry in order to eat it? Fun fact, I actually do this in real life too, and it makes me smarter. So maybe is suspicious stew like a different crafting recipe? I'm gonna look through the book. Wait, I'm an idiot. And then that makes mushroom stew, but I grab that and it makes it suspicious. Okay, so what happens if I eat this? Night vision, but I don't gain any health. I think I have to just like hope that it gives me what I want. That's a cute little theory and all, but if I had done even the slightest amount of research, I would have quickly figured out that the effect you get is entirely based on the flour that you craft the stew with. Yeah, it took me like an embarrassingly long amount of time to figure that out. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Wait, there it is. What? I'm so confused. Even though I hadn't fully figured out how exactly suspicious stew worked, I still technically did complete my first goal of finding a way to heal. And despite the 2 hardest goals still looming down the road, at this point in the video, it felt as if absolutely nothing could go wrong. Things are going wrong. Last night, right, I was just minding my business outside, as one does, and a couple of very unwelcome guests made their first appearance in this world. It's definitely gonna make it a lot harder to go outside, if it's even at all possible at this point. There is one positive note though, which is that I did manage to figure out how suspicious stew works after looking at the wiki. What? It depends on the flour used to craft it. Oh, actually, one more thing. I have so much suspicious stew right now. If it weren't for the phantoms, I'd be feeling really good, but I'm kind of not sure how they're gonna affect the rest of this playthrough. Although the first 10 days of this challenge had gone relatively smoothly, with phantoms now spawning and monsters starting to get significantly more powerful, this video is going to be exponentially more difficult moving forward. What I think I'm going to do now is expand the base a little bit so I can make more shroomies, bro. Wow, that only took like 10 seconds. How crazy is that? With the next major goal of the video being to build a real base, I knew that I needed to get started soon, but there was a problem. It has been a very long time since I've tried building anything in this game, and judging by the state of this cave, you can definitely tell. So before moving on to goal 2, I think I'm gonna see if I can kind of work my way back into things. First though, we have this kind of scary section of the cave that I haven't looked at yet, and coincidentally, I kind of need coal, so... Dude. Okay. Dude, if a creeper drops in my head, man. Oh, what's down there? I'm not gonna explore too far, because there's a good chance there's at least one mob down here. Oh my god, that skeleton is so stacked. How close can I get? Oh, he sees me. Holy, he's fast. Oh my goodness, dude. Hit him in the lava. You're dead. Yes. Oh my, Did you guys see how fast he was? And his bow was like enchanted. Oh, dude. The mobs are definitely starting to get a little bit harder, and I'm not prepared at all to fight them. Well, that is pretty sobering. With the realization that the caves were a much more dangerous place than I initially thought, I quickly grabbed the rest of the coal I needed and headed back up to the surface. All right, well, now that I've explored this little area, I have no desire to head back down there. Yeah, we're just gonna let that sit.
At this point, it was day 11, and monsters were already starting to get noticeably stronger. If I wanted any chance of completing the remaining 2 goals of this video, I was going to need better gear. There was just one tiny little problem. Instead of being able to rush straight to the best gear in the game, every item tier is locked until a certain day. Iron Armor, my next tier, doesn't unlock until day 100, which means that even though monsters are continuing to get more powerful, I'm stuck with leather armor and stone tools for the next 89 days. It also means that despite Suspicious Stew being the worst healing source in the entire game, it's literally my only option until I unlock something better.
I'm gonna head out and grab some wood, I think. I think wood would be really cool to have right now.
Well, I grabbed this wood. You better buckle up, because we're about to play a game I like to call, Is It Ugly or Not? The rules are very simple. All right, you ready to start? Here we go.
Oh, that's cool, dude. That's cool. I really like that, actually.
Our judge's verdict? Not ugly. Let's get ready for the second round.
Maybe that needs to be a stair.
Ooh, sorry, but if you guessed not ugly, you would be incorrect. Thank you for playing, everybody. I hope you had just as much fun as I kept playing the game by myself until I eventually ended up with something like this. Not bad, but I knew if I really wanted to step it up to the next level, I was gonna have to find some other materials to build with.
Spud. All right, Spud, I'm terribly sorry to have to do this to you, but I'm gonna put you in a hole. I'll be back for you, buddy. It's really gonna spruce up the place, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's getting pretty close to getting dark out, actually. I should probably start heading back if I want to beat the monsters. Yes, bud, crawling out. Come on. Oh, dude, thank God I started heading back when I did. If I'd waited till it started getting dark, like, oh, I'd actually be screwed.
And after working on the build for a little bit longer, I managed to get here.
So that feels a lot better. That feels so much more clean and uniform. And I think what I might want to do is cut out like a little strip.
With the new additions to the base looking pretty solid, I knew that I was going to need to get more spruce if I wanted to continue making things look better.
All right, I think I'm going to head out again. I want to see if I can find like a couple more materials to use. Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully I'm back by tonight. Oh, Spud,
You're slow, man. You really are.
Oh, dude, he just Spud just wall jumped.
Ah! Although this adventure was off to a bit of a rocky start, things were about to get a whole lot better.
Wait, what? There's a village here. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I don't mind if I do. Oh, a green coat. I see.
Nobody would notice if you, let's say, went missing for a little.
Don't mind me. I'm not doing any.
No one will hear you scream.
Let's go, Spud. What is this I've found? Okay, wait a minute. You know what? I like that. And a golden apple. A golden apple it's technically better than this. Oh my God, dude. I was trying to ride you. I didn't want to give you that. Spud, I need that way more than you do. We've got a taiga. Dude, I want to get that mossy cobblestone. It is like 5 p.m., so I probably should start getting like a little base going. Oh, I kinda gotta hurry.
With darkness coming much quicker than I expected, I decided my only option was to get a base made as fast as possible.
This should do. I gotta make it big enough for both me and Spud, though. Wait, there's lava right here. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Spud, don't wander off. Spud. Oh, okay. It's getting way too dark for this. You're being the absolute... Ah! No, dude, stop. Yep, it's... Oh, God. Why are you doing this to me? How have you taken damage? Well, I have no way to get torches.
With the night sky now fully visible, I knew that my only option now was to wait.
Okay, Spud, you can't follow me. This is gonna be dangerous. Whoa, wait, it's like a completely submerged pool. Dude, how? Oh my God. Bro, I am on my last straw with this guy, man. First, you eat my golden apple. Second, you're slow. 3, you're being really annoying right now. What is it, dude? You can't fit through that, right? I'm just gonna make it one. I know you can't fit through 1 block. I guess for night 14, this is gonna be my view.
Yeah, as it turns out, getting a base was actually the best possible decision I could have made. Unfortunately, however, I was not out of the woods yet.
I'm gonna need you to be old reliable again, dude. Oh, there's a creeper over that way. The other creeper is, I don't know where. Oh, they might be above me, dude. That would be really unfortunate. This is just not a good place to be. All right, as far as I can see, I'm good right now. I just need to get Spud to come down here. Yeah, let's go. Oh, creeper. Creeper, 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 creeper. What the hell? What the hell? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, skeleton, skeleton. No, 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 no. It just missed me, it just missed me. I'm gonna hold my shield. Oh, he can't come out because he'll burn. Okay, wait, 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 wait. Oh, he died. All right. Oh, this is the least safe I've ever been in this world, man.
With last night's incident on my mind, I decided to head back early so I could stay safe in my base.
All right, real quick. I want to take Spud to the top of this mountain so I can see if, like, there's any interesting terrain. Oh, there's bees. Cool.
This honestly might sound kind of stupid, but the moment you're about to see is actually one of my personal favorites from this entire video.
Wow, this place is huge, dude. Look how far this land stretches.
It was at this moment that I sort of came to a realization. Everything I'd done in this world so far, all of the places I'd gone, the friends I'd made, and the challenges I'd been through, it would all be for nothing if I kept taking the risks that I'd been taking. Just the smallest mistake could be enough to end the world, and with only one of my 3 goals completed, I knew that I was gonna have to be much more cautious if I wanted to complete the challenge.
Alright, well I kind of have a big decision to make.
So I did see a swamp earlier, and I think getting frog lights from there would be the final step to making this place look perfect.
But it's gonna be really dangerous. I'm gonna have to stay out basically all night and fight mobs the entire time.
I really don't know what to do. I was literally just saying I can't keep taking risks like that. For a couple of hours, I sat on the decision. If I make the wrong move here, I could be setting myself back days, but if I make the right one, it could be the confidence boost I need to keep moving forward with the challenge. Finally, after deliberating with myself for a while, I made my choice.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do it. It's definitely gonna be risky, but I think if I can't head to a swamp and get some frog lights, man, what can I do? Like... Alright, first though, I need to get string for a bow, because this mission's already risky. Without a bow, it's gonna be impossible. Oh, dude, there's like 10 mobs around him. I don't really have much of a choice. Spider. Right here. He's very fast. Okay, we got it, we got it. We got a piece of string. Ow! Oh my god, I can't go near that skeleton, dude. I'm gonna die if I do that. Oh, what is that over there? Some lava pools. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I just fell into that. Oh, I'm just boxed up right now. I gotta heal. If I can't get like 3 pieces of string, dude. Oh, skeletons. Skeletons. No. No. But there's so many. They literally will hunt you like John Wick. Like, it's not even funny. Oh my god. Oh, just a random spider out in the open. This is exactly what I wanted. We've got 2 string now. 1 more string. Okay, kind of have an idea, okay? Once it hits daytime, this rainstorm should clear. That skeleton over there should burn, and then I can go for the spider. Is this guy? Wait, I think the skeleton's just gone. Now I just gotta kill this guy, and hopefully he will drop. Oh, he's nice. He's nice. Okay, I get the jump on him. Let's go. 3 string!
All things considered, that wasn't too bad. Now all I've got to do is get a bunch of arrows.
And to do that, I need 3 different things. I need feathers.
Then we need flint.
Shall we? And let's craft some arrows. How many do we get? Oh, wow. So I'm gonna go right here. Go like this. Go like this. Boom, dude, we got a bow. This thing is actually gonna be insane. Dude, let's actually go.
With my new weapon in hand, for a moment, I felt truly unstoppable. While I had been taking more and more risks in this world, this mission could be the thing that lets me prove I can handle anything the world throws at me. But what I didn't realize at the time was that this plan had one fatal flaw, and some of you may have already figured out what it was.
Oh, let's go, man. You're my best friend, am I right? You're awesome. We're totally getting along and stuff. I gotta be very careful because I'm probably gonna have to spend the night. Oh, dude, this is gonna be scary. We have arrived at the swamp. I need to make sure Spud isn't going anywhere. All right, Spud, come here. Don't leave my sight. Now that that's done, let me make a tiny, yet somewhat unbelievably stylish house. God damn if that isn't the ugliest house I've ever seen. Ooh, monsters are gonna start spawning really soon here. As long as I stay near these frogs, don't have anything really to worry about. There's a pretty good amount of frogs everywhere, so... Oh my god, that is a full iron zombie. Oh god, they see me. How do you see me? This is extraordinarily dangerous. Oh, zombie, 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 zombie. Okay. God, you know what? I don't really need that many lights, right? God, that zombie has full iron armor, dude. There's frog up here. Okay. Come here. Come here, little slimes. Here. Okay, let's go. No way I just killed him. Frog, eat them. Eat them, come on. Is he eating them? I can't even tell. If he eats them, it should give me a light, right? Wait. Oh. I think they might have to eat magma cubes. Dude, I'm such an idiot. Why am I even here? I'm pretty sure I messed up, dude. I'm going to my house. I'm going in my ugly, stupid little house. Bro, how does he see me? All I wanted was some frog lights. That's not gonna happen. All right, well, we're just gonna wait till morning and leave. I am so disappointed in myself, dude.
Before you log off for the last time, there's always signs. It starts small. You're building things you don't really care about. You're starting meaningless projects, and you're slowly forgetting what made the world so special in the first place. But what about the first time?
Hey guys,
What about that version of you that would have given anything to play for 5 more minutes before bed? What would they say? Would they even understand? Maybe they'd laugh, maybe they'd be sad, maybe they'd even sort of understand what you're feeling. But one thing is for certain, they wouldn't give up on you. So don't give up on them. It doesn't matter how quickly these feelings came. They can be replaced with something new just like that. Maybe it's in the form of a build you're proud of. Maybe it's a friend reminding you of the good old days. Or maybe you see another of that old flower you're always stressing about. Whatever your reason is, the things you love will always be sitting in the background, waiting for that moment when you finally decide to pick them back up again. So, after months of me avoiding playing the world, what actually got me back into it? Well, let's just say it was definitely not something I expected. What? Wait, oxeye daisies in a flower What? What did I just find? As it turns out, the flower that I'd been stressing about for months spawns most commonly in a biome that I had actually already been to. I mean, here's me literally walking right past. Yeah, it wasn't my brightest moment. Anyways, with this insane revelation happening out of basically nowhere, I quickly realized what this would mean for the future of this world. Oh my, dude, what? This is cool. They're still really rare, but in this biome, they're spawning way more than I've ever seen them spawn. For the first time this playthrough, really, dude, I feel like I have a fighting chance. Dude, now I'm excited. Finally, after weeks of feeling like this world was doomed to fail, I managed to find the one thing that could pull me out of it, and I wasn't gonna waste that opportunity. This entire time, I've gotten basically nothing done because I feel like I'm terrified of failing if I actually do try. The reality is it's never gonna get done if I don't make it happen. I think it's finally time to start on the second goal of this video. I have been dreading this for such a long time. But I know I can do it. I know I can do it. I'm going to do it. And with that realization, combined with the newfound safety the oxeye daisies gave me, I got to work on exactly that. Okay, so at this point it's day 72, and I think I'm gonna challenge myself to get this done by day 100, which means I've gotta get to work, like, right now. I think the first thing I should focus on is wood, because although I don't know exactly what the build's gonna end up looking like, I'm definitely gonna need a ton of wood. No! Thankfully, I've got this little farm here now that I can use to get bone meal way easier. Alright, come on. I officially have a stack and 42 bone meal. I'm not thinking in terms of like single saplings anymore. I'm thinking in terms of forests. This is that gajillionaire mindset. Okay. It's okay. You gotta spend money to make money. Okay, I'm not that rich. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. All we need is 4 and then, oh my god, then we're in business. Okay, look how much wood that is. Dare say, that looks like pure profit to me. Dang it. And after an entire day of farming, I managed to get a few stacks of logs, which may seem like a lot, but I'm gonna need a lot more for this project, and that's not all. I'm also gonna have to get a ton of all the materials you see on screen right now. Obviously, the scale of this project was a bit larger than I thought, but with my goal of finishing in 100 days, I knew I had to keep working. Also, I discovered that one of the only actually good things about this challenge is that since there's nothing for me to do at night, I can just sit there and mine stuff until it turns into day. Yeah, it's lots of fun. I've definitely been skimping on my overall diorite collection in this world because I did not think that I was going to have much use for it.
about to be 6 a.m., which means we get to watch our first beautiful sunrise from atop the mountain. Okay, now that we're up here, let's make a little outline for the base of everything. That's definitely too short. Very high archways right here. I kept working on the design for the bottom of the structure, and I eventually ended up with something like this. All right, looking at this now, I mean, okay, there's definitely potential. It's definitely a little weird. It was around this point that I kind of realized without an actual real plan for what you're building, it's kind of a little difficult to figure out what to do. I'm sure that won't become an issue later. Oh my god, that's a lot of phantoms. Go in my hole and you guys can... Dude, you guys have free reign of the sky, bro. With nighttime still being an absolute no-go, I sort of settled into a routine. Slowly but surely build the base or grab wood during the day and head down into the mines at night. Over the course of the next couple days, I worked like an absolute machine until I ended up with this. You know, I think that looks pretty good. Oh, it took a fat minute, but I definitely think it was worth it. Now we've got a much simpler job to complete, in my opinion. On the inside here, we're gonna do a couple more sets of pillars. It'll all make sense in a sec. Okay, so now we've got these little pillars, and I'm gonna use them to, like, extend a base out to the rest of the wall. Okay, then now I just gotta fill in the rest. It shouldn't take too long, I'm hoping. I don't know. Okay, we are officially done with the base of the structure. Unfortunately, even with the insane progress I'd been making, things were about to take a turn for the worse. It has been quite like a long time since I have taken this much damage. So what actually happened? Well, I got attacked by a drowned. So I went down into the valley to sort of see what the base was looking like from far away, and I guess I wasn't really paying enough attention because a drowned followed me and I just got insanely low. Let me go ahead and get healed up. That is a good reminder that no matter what's going on in the world, I need to be safe. That wasn't the only problem I had to face here though. I didn't know it yet, but my lack of a plan was about to cause huge problems for the rest of the build. I'm just gonna start putting blocks down. I want it to feel like a little bit of a maze. Like you look upwards and the buildings are connecting in different spots, and I think it'll give it a really cool vibe. Alright, yeah, this does not look good. I'm glad we're not playing ugly or not right now, because I would definitely be losing. I don't know if I really like that either. This is a lot harder than I was initially expecting. I don't know. Okay, this is just not working, I'm gonna be honest. This looks terrible, dude. With the realization that my build was looking absolutely cooked, I decided to finally try what I had been dreading the entire time. Guys, if it's not already clear, I absolutely hate planning out my builds beforehand, but in this situation, I really don't have a choice. All right, well, I guess we might as well get started. Woohoo. Yeah.
Okay. It's not the worst thing in the world, but...
Okay, so I'll be the first to admit things weren't exactly going great, but the more time I spent placing things down, the clearer my vision for what I wanted to make became. Progress was slow at first, but eventually I had something I really liked. Alright, I've been building for like 4 hours now, and I think I finally have my masterpiece. You know what? Yeah, it's pretty cool, but there's just one tiny little problem. You see, since I'm not using Lightmatica in this world, I'm gonna have to copy the design over by hand. That might not sound that bad, but the design has 3 completely different, insanely complex buildings. And worst of all, I now have less than 20 days to finish it. Looking at this right now, I'm realizing I have to break literally all of this. Cute that I have to do that. It's totally cool. Okay, cool. I need to think about where I need to position everything and stuff. Yeah, so technically not everything was aligned right when I designed it. I wanted it to be facing east and west so that we get nice sunrises and sunsets, but that was definitely easier said than done. Okay, so I think we'll start there. That makes sense. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's the layout of this. And then we have 10 block gap, which actually is it 10 blocks? Where is it 10 blocks? 5, 6, 7. And it's gonna look weird on the interior, but the exterior is what I care the most about. Come like this, then there. Wait, no, that's not there. Okay. Oh, we got 4.
Building the layout was going fine, but as I spent more time building, I realized just how annoying phantoms were gonna be for this project.
And I guess I could chill down here for tonight. Oh, that's a phantom. Why is he so aggro? The phantoms are lurking, dude. They're actually out for blood. You guys are still up there. Jeez, dude.
Despite the challenge though, I was really starting to make some good progress. I'd spend the entire day building, then the entire night gathering materials. I got better and better, and progress was coming quicker and quicker.
Mine for deep sleep. You know how it is, big dog. What?
But as the end goal became more and more clear, time seemed to move quicker and quicker. Everything I'd done this entire video, all the struggles, could I complete the final goal I'd set for myself?
It's literally destiny, dude. That was my first time trying to ride him. You are my day one no matter what, and I meant that. Me and Spud are the kings of drip. For the first time this playthrough, really, dude, I feel like I have a fighting chance. Okay, if I can't head to a swamp and get some frog lights, man, what can I do? I am so disappointed in myself.
So I didn't get it done. I told myself I'd finish this challenge within the first 100 days of the world, and for a moment I really was disappointed with myself. But as quickly as that thought came, a new one replaced it. The secret third goal, the one I didn't tell you guys about at the beginning of the video. It was actually just to find a new way I hadn't yet experienced to enjoy the game I've loved since I was a kid.
Actually, you know what I think?
Sure, it wasn't always pretty, but after 100 days in this world, I can confidently say that I've achieved that goal, and nothing is gonna change that.
I mean, I hate to say it, but like, we have 1,000 days in this series. There's so much time left for me to do things. I don't need to worry about all this little stuff. You know what? Honestly, this is probably a good thing because now we've got a stone cutter. You guys have no idea how much this is gonna, oh my God, I can't even. Can you guys hear the extreme joy in my voice? Also, we're gonna make an iron axe. It actually feels ridiculous. It's so fast. What on earth, bro?
After days of non-stop building, I decided that my best course of action would be taking a little detour to go grab some much needed materials.
Dude, they're just out here touring the build. Maybe these phantoms and I, we aren't so different, you know?
All right, so there's a dark oak forest that's somewhere off in this direction. I'm not really sure. But it has a bunch of stuff that I have not been able to get so far and I really need.
Yeah, I've been working absolutely non-stop trying to get this finished. It's gonna be really nice to be able to just go out for a bit and grab materials. All right, dude, let's grab Spud. I've missed Spud so much. He's been sitting in this pen for so long. He's probably incredibly excited to go out and run. Oh yeah, man. Nope. I didn't really miss how slow you are, but I did miss you.
With my old friend by my side, I set out on what I knew would likely be my last mission to collect resources this video. But as it so often happened, things did not quite go as expected.
Cross this river ASAP, because I don't want to deal with any mobs. Why does he keep turning around?
Money.
Money. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go. You're right. We should have turned around. We should have turned around. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Oh my God. How did none of those hit me? That. Oh my God. It's a baby. That's why. Spud is just sitting there trapped. He's just sitting there, man. Oh my God. Okay, this is gonna be highly dangerous, and I have no clue if it's gonna work. Need you to lock in here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get up. Get up. Get up. Oh, Spud got hit. No, Spud. Get out of the water. Spud, what are you doing? Now is not the time. Dude, it's thundering. What is going on right now? Why are you doing that? Oh, it's getting really dark. There's so many mobs. We can't. Can we cross over here, perhaps? There's phantoms as well. I gotta just go underground. Okay, I'm gonna... Why are they above me? How do they know I'm here? This is the most terrifying situation I've ever encountered in Minecraft.
With 2 drowned right above my head, I knew there was simply no way I could go above ground. With no solution in sight, I was forced to wait.
Okay, genuinely, at this point, I don't really know what to do, dude. I guess I could... Okay, wait. I mean, I don't see any more I don't see the drowns. Oh my god, thank god. Okay, where's Spud at though? I'm gonna leave, but where's Spud? Dude, it's becoming night. Oh my god. Okay, well, I've gotta... Oh, what do I do? There he is! Oh my god. Wait, I can't go get him right now though. Spud. He's like 100 or so blocks away right now, and if he doesn't move at all, I might actually be able to get him by tomorrow.
Although most of the danger had passed, Spud was still out wandering by himself, and I had no choice but to spend the night underground.
If I don't get Spud back, I genuinely don't know how I'm gonna finish this series.
Okay, maybe that was a little dramatic, but seriously though, Spud was basically the first thing I actually cared about in this world, and losing him would undoubtedly be a devastating blow to the series. So as the night passed, I patiently sat there, hoping that Spud wouldn't wander off somewhere where I'd never see him again.
It is finally time. After everything I've been through throughout this entire journey, it is finally time to complete the last project of this video. Finally. Oh, it's finally done. It's done on day 128, man. Oh.
And with the base finished, my perfect start has finally been achieved. There were so many times throughout this video that I genuinely didn't think I was going to be able to complete the challenge. Coming back from literal years of not playing the game, I just did not think that I had it in me. But through 135 days of this challenge, I found that I'm capable of much more than I ever knew. Getting to day 1000 won't be easy, but if I've learned anything from this challenge, it's that you can do literally anything you set your mind to. But even though the challenge is finished, there's still one more thing I have to do.
Spud, it's been so long. How are you, dude? Listen, buddy, I got a little surprise for you. I know you've been seeing what I've been doing up there. I think you're gonna like it, big dog. God, this is the fastest I've ever seen you run. You're so excited. You're up, buddy. All right, let's go. Can you make it up this mountain, Spud? The ladies are watching. All right, Spud, this is for you, man. What do you think? What do you think? Come on, you gotta, okay, dude, you gotta admit, it's kind of nice. It's pretty, yeah, dude, yeah, he's nodding, bro, he's nodding. Look at this view, man. This is top dollar, dude. This would be like 20 bucks in Texas. Take a look at that. That view is unreal. I'll leave you to it. Hope you enjoy the new house.
All right, that's the actual last thing that I had to do. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was quite the process to put together, let me tell you. Yep, that's all I have to say. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.